All right, hey gents, this year for our holiday gift guide, we didn't want to do the 12 days of Christmas and only cover 12 items. So instead what we wanted to do was we tried to find companies that we, the guys at Tactical Rifleman, liked. Companies we liked, gear that we liked. And then what we did, if you go to tacticalrifleman.com, you'll find that we have a new page there called Companies We Like. And a lot of them, they're the products and companies that we've worked out discount codes with, things like that. So anyways, and we know everybody has a different budget. So what we've tried to do is we've tried to include different gear that encompasses pretty well everybody's budgets. All right, so we're gonna do our top 10 gift guides. Number 10 right off the bat is this, the Primary Arms Raptor M2 video. Me and Chad just did a hour-long review of this scope. Why'd we put so much time into it? Because I really like this scope. I love the concept of the ACSS reticle. Now, this is the Platinum Series, the 1-8. If you're on a little tighter budget, that's fine. They make a Silver Series. It's not Japanese glass, it's Chinese made, but it still has the ACSS reticle in it. It's 1-6 power, but it's less than half the price. So again, it depends on what your budget is. Now, I mentioned that the Platinum Series ACSS Raptor, that this is a reticle for killing people. This scope is made for hunting and killing human people on the modern battlefield. That's not for everybody. If you're looking for this same scope, but let's say you want to do 3-gun shooting, or you want to do hunting with it, mammals, things like that, this reticle's not exactly perfect for you. But they have another one. They have another reticle, exact same scope, everything's the same, but the change in it is this is called, it's still the Platinum Arms, Platinum Series Primary Arms 1-8, but this has the ACSS Griffin reticle. Same things for range estimation, and the basics stay the same, but it has a mill grid down bottom, so that if you're using that ballistic program in your phone, stuff like that, it's great for 3-gun hunting, stuff like that. So is it better? Is it worse? No, I'll let you know, because I'm going to be doing another upcoming video on this. All right. So anyways, this is a great series of scopes, and you know, and Primary Arms has got a little bit of something, whatever your budget is. Again, you get that link to take you through Primary Arms, get you that discount, and if you buy this scope, you actually get an Aero Precision scope mount if you use the Tactical Rifleman link to get there. All right, number 9 is plate rack in a bucket. All right, MGM targets. You know, I'm a big fan of them. Why? Because they make the best steel targets on the planet. You know, I love my spinner target. I love all my gongs, my C-zone targets, my Iron Maidens, everything. If you're on a budget, this plate rack in a bucket, literally, this is what it comes with. You buy 3 pressure treated 2x4s, cut 2 of them in half, and you've got a plate rack that you can set up anywhere. Let's say you're not on a budget. It doesn't matter. You can spend $3 grand on a plate rack. You can't move the thing around. You buy this plate rack in a bucket, and you can drive out in the middle of the woods and just set it up. And now you've got something that you and your buddies can shoot. So the cool part about working with MGM targets is if you use TAC R10, TACR10, it saves you 10% off your final purchase. Now, go there to their website now. They've got lots of holiday deals, but any time of the year, use TAC R10 saves you 10%. Now, last year when we did our 12 days of Christmas, I mentioned Survivor Filter. This is the one that I mentioned, or a similar one to it. I keep this in my red bag of woe, my bug out bag, my get home bag. It's in my wife's car. It's in the trunk of the Jeep. It's a great Survivor filter. All right, if that's all you've got, it's good. Now, this year, I want to give you guys options. So let's say you're in New York City or somewhere like that, or how about Flint, Michigan, where you know the water's terrible. This is just a squeezed water bottle. It's got the filter built into it. Now, it's not going to get down as fine as the actual straw does, getting out viruses and bacteria and stuff like that, but it's going to get a lot of the crud out, about the same that you would get out with the old Life straw that everybody's a big fan of. Right now, but if you need to get down to virus size, but you don't want to suck through a straw, because this, guys, it's made for emergencies. Here's what I'm carrying around. When I jump in the kayak, when I go camping, this is Survivor Filter's electric model. Yes, I got the one that runs off of CR123 batteries. They make one that runs off of AA batteries. Literally, hook your hose up, and instead of you having to pump with that old pure filter that wears you out when you're already tired, push the button and turn it on. The puppy hums, sucks water out of the river, fills your canteens, and you get hundreds of liters just off of one AAA battery. One CR123 battery, and you're getting thousands of liters before you've got to replace the filter. Great stuff. Survivor Filter, again, go to tacticalrifleman.com and you can click through the website there. Now, pistol lights. Everybody knows we need pistol lights. You guys know I swear by Surefire on all my work guns. If I got to go to combat, back in the military, I love Surefire. In this case, I'm running this is my X300V, my Vampire. I like it because it's got the bezel that I can switch from white light to IR for when I'm running nods. All right? Okay, but you guys know I love my Surefire. How about if you're on that tighter budget? Again, a lot of our viewers, they don't have the deep pockets to grab a Surefire light. Surefires are expensive. I hear you, I listen. So what I've been doing is I have been testing Olights. My EDC gun, I'm currently running the PL Mini. This is a bright son of a gun. It really is. I've been running it for about a year now. The cool part is this thing's rechargeable, so you're not having to worry about eating batteries. It's a good light. Now, how about your adult gun, your work gun? This is the PL Pro Valkyrie. Again, rechargeable, has the same switches and everything. It fits the same holsters that my Surefire does, so you don't have to buy new holsters. Great light. They've got weapon mounted ones. And the cool part is they've also got your pressure switch. So just like how the recharger hooks to the back of your handheld light or your pistol light or your weapon light, to charge it, you can attach your weapon mounted switch, and now you can run that thing. I would put it on with a piece of tape to hold it on my work gun. But again, these are rechargeable lights, and gents, the prices are right. You're not going to beat the prices on Olight. They're good quality, they're holding up. Streamlight, Olight, and Surefire are about the only pistol lights that I'll run, guys. All right. Number 6 on our list is the Sportsman's Guide Camp Chair. Look at this puppy, dude. There is not a more comfortable camp chair on the planet. We took these things for that overland competition. Thank you, Sportsman's Guide, for sponsoring us. They're super strong. So if you've got a corn-fed boy in your group with a little bit too much gristle, this chair is going to hold that tail up. It really will. They even make a love seat version. Chad got that so he could snuggle with his wife. All right, but guys, I love these chairs. I do. They fold up nice and small. You can bring them to the UK football game and tailgate. You can bring them out camping. They're awesome chairs. They really are. Number 5 on the list is the D-Ball A3. Comes in a little box. What is it? Okay, what this puppy is right here is it has a visible laser that's culminated with an infrared laser. So if you're running night vision goggles, this allows you to aim your rifle. You can actually zero the visible laser, and it's culminated with the IR laser at night, as you can crush steel out at 300 meters with this thing. And then over here on this side is a IR floodlight. So you focus it in for a very wide field of beam, focus it down narrow when you're taking those long range shots. You can put it on your sniper rifles, your coyote gun, and you can actually set it max order of your bullet And with that night scope on that Coyote gun, you're actually watching trace with this thing. Great stuff. It's got a remote pressure switch. Dude, now this is the civilian legal version. This is not that expensive. It's really not. And it is awesome. It really is. I can't say enough about it. Where I source these and where you can source these things is go to nightvisionguys.com. Right now they're running great sales on night vision, thermals, things like that. But don't forget, you can also get the D-Ball A3 and other illuminators there also. I love this puppy right here. All right, I really do. Number 4 on our list of Christmas gifts is survival gear. Now, everybody needs something survival gear. I don't care if it's a new electronic fire starter, waterproof matches, bivy bags, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Everybody can always use survival gear. So whether you or your spouse is looking for stocking stuffers, or whether you want that next big piece of survival equipment to put in your off-road vehicle or to take camping, you need something, you know you do. Now, the flip side of that is, again, budget. Everybody's got a different budget. Everybody's budget's different. Some people have deep pockets, some people don't. So again, if you go back to tacticalrifleman.com, go to our page that has companies we like, you're going to see we've got several different companies there for you to choose from. One of them, for example, is beprepared.com. Now, what they have is I'm not going to say cheaper quality, but they have lower prices on survival gear. You can get everything from the electronic fire starters, camping gear, survival rations, MREs, all that survival gear there. Now, at the same time, if you're one of those guys that has deeper pockets, you want the best of the best, literally the best of the best. I stuck another company in there. It's called Hyperlight Mountain Gear. Now, you're going to look at it and you're going to be like, they've got a lean-to, literally shelter for $700. That's insane. That's crazy. Carl, why would you even throw something like this out there? I'll tell you why, all right? Because the cloth that they're using, you guys know how I love Spectraline. I actually did a video on rappelling with Spectraline. I've got Spectraline on the winch on the front of my Jeep. I want you to equate what I'm talking about here. The strength of this stuff, stronger than steel. That's what I've got on the winch on the front of my Jeep. Spectraline is made from Dyneema fibers. They weave it, they make cable. Likewise, what this company, Hyperlight Mountain Gear, has done is they've taken these Dyneema fibers and they've basically made ripstop nylon with it. This is the same cloth that they use for the World Cup, what is it, the big sailing competitions where the sails have got to be the toughest sails on the planet, but it's got to be the lightest fabric on the planet. That's what they've made these tents, these shelters, these tarps out of. So yeah, you're gonna pay $300 for a tarp, but it don't matter whether you're on the north face of the toughest mountain up north, brother. The wind, Mother Nature is not going to tear this thing apart. And the reality is, if you find yourself going deep behind enemy lines, fighting Mother Nature, you need stuff that's going to hold up. This is super lightweight cloth. Yes, it is, but it's also some of the strongest cloth on the planet. So anyways, survival gear, high budget, survival gear, low budget. All right, now, number 3 on our list, we're going back to leatherback gear. Now, if you go back through our video archives, you'll know I recommend this bag right here. What this is, for those of you that haven't seen the video, this is a bulletproof book bag for your kids, including my daughter, to bring to college with them, right? If they get into a gunfight, it's got a level 3 alpha panel on the front, level 3 alpha panel on the back. Why 2? Because your child can, or you, while you're traveling, can pull the red zipper up top, run it around the side, and now it comes out into something you can throw over your head, and now you've got a plate on the front, plate on the back. Great concept. And likewise, if you go to Go to leatherbackgear.com, TAC R10. Again, it saves you 10%. Now, on that note, you guys know my bug out bag. You saw the video, right? And I'm going to do an update on that. But one thing I've done is I've gone back to Leatherback Gear, and they also sell just the ballistic panels. Guys, this thing weighs nothing. So this panel right here, you can buy it from Leatherback Gear, and you can put it into your own bug out bag, your own get home bag, your child's school bag, right? So anyways, that's number 3 on our list. Number 2 on our list, I wanted something that everybody could get. Everybody. So what does everybody need? What does everybody need? I don't care who you are. I don't care if you've got 1 gun, 5 guns, 10 guns. Everybody needs new gun parts, whether it's pins, hammers, muzzle brakes, new buffers, charging handle, full bolts, trigger mechanisms. Everybody needs something. Take my stocking, honey, if you're watching this video, and fill it with gun parts. Where do you get gun parts at? Where is the best place for you to get gun parts? Ask Chad. Chad, where do you get all your stuff? Brownells, right? That's your, now, don't get me wrong, Sportsman's Guide, all these other companies, they carry gun parts, optics, things like this. But if you need that new A3 buffer or a new weird spring for your Ruger Mark II pistol, where do you go to, guys? I'm here to tell you, you go to Brownells. So what we did was, you go tacticalrifleman.com. We've got the link right there. You can click through, go to Brownells, go to Cabela's, go to all these other companies, and we get credit for it. That's putting money into my stocking, and it's getting you the gun parts that you need. So how do you wrap up this list? How do you go number 1 on the Tactical Rifleman list of goodies to get for Christmas? I'm waiting for the drum roll. All right, number 1 on our top 10 list is the Tactical Rifleman sweatshirt. Dude, guys, or you can get the t-shirt too. You can still get the t-shirt with the logos. You can get coffee cups. You can get guys, get yourself an iPhone case. The cool part is you can customize, put any logo, any combo you want. How do you do that? You go to tacticalrifleman.com, click on the store tab, and from there you'll see where you can get merchandise, where you can pick up that sweatshirt, pick what color you want, what logo you want on it. And again, that's at tacticalrifleman.com. So anyways, gents, that is our top 10 list of gifts for this holiday season. I hope I touched on something that you know that you can get for those loved ones on your lists. When in doubt, guys, I don't even have to go to the mall, and neither do you. Go sit down behind your computer, bring that credit card with you so you can just wear the numbers off the front of that thing. Go to tacticalrifleman.com. You can knock out all your shopping needs right there. All right, that's all I've got. Y'all take care and shoot straight. Yes, Mr. President, you cut the green wire to save the planet. Yeah, that's right. Take care. Good luck with that whole impeachment thing.